Hi everyone, Rachel with Back to Good, and sorry we've been absent for a little bit here. We haven't had a whole lot of projects that we could work on right now, and the weather was raining or frozen or whatever. We have been busy. I went to the eye doctor, or Sean went to the eye doctor and picked up my eyeglasses for me, so I have some new eyeglasses, yay. We also had some dentist appointments that we had to go to in Russellville. That took up a whole day, and then the next day Sean went to see his primary doctor. He did have a couple major surgeries in the last year or so, a little over a year. He had to go in for a checkup, and he had been having some pain, so he got referred to go to the Danville Hospital and have a surgeon there do a CAT scan and look into it more. And that doctor briefly looked at the CAT scan, but it hadn't been read or the report out for it or whatnot yet. So he recommended Sean needs to go see a surgeon at the Fort Smith Hospital, because if he does need another surgery, that's where they would do it at, is at the Fort Smith Hospital. Right now he's waiting to hear back from the surgeon in Fort Smith for him to read the CAT scan and to call and make an appointment for Sean to come in, and then we'll find out more what the CAT scan says and if he's going to need surgery or not again. So for now, the doctor has put him on a no lifting restriction. He cannot lift anything right now, just to be on the safe side. He is still working. Work has been really great. Was doing a lot of lifting, but he also alternates between that and the sales counter. So he's going to be on sales counter for quite a while right now, until the doctor finds out what's going to happen here, if he's going to need surgery again. But he did go back to work today. I am going to be working on a special project that we had a subscriber send us all kinds of goodies to update our mattresses in the camper. And so we are going to be doing new mattresses, and that's something we were planning on doing anyways. You got to do it every so many years, and it's that time. We are going to be upgrading beds. Thank you very much to the subscriber who sent all those goodies, because that's pretty exciting. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing the master bedroom, which is a queen size bed first, and then I'm going to be doing Xander's bedroom, and he's got a little surprise for his. His isn't quite going to be a normal bed makeover. It's going to be a little bit more spectacular. He was given the option of what he wanted to do, and this is what he decided on, and this is what he wants to do. So he's going to get his bedroom done second, and then Lexi's going to get her bedroom done last, unfortunately, because her bedroom is going to require more extensive manual labor, because her bed, I'm going to take it apart. We never painted the base frame of it. We painted the desk that goes over the top, but we never painted the base frame. So I want to take her bed apart and bring it outside, and I have some of the black paint left over that I did the deck with, and we're going to paint her bed frame with that. And then also there's a part on the floor in the corner of her on the slide that she's in that needs some repair. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do for that. It will probably be a temporary fix for now, so that it's functional. And later on, once we're not living in the camper, I plan to do any major repairs that are needed for things like that. So we're going to need to come up with a fix for her corner of the slide there. And then her bed has a desk that goes over the top by where her feet are. And then it has a shelf on that as well. But right now, there's just enough room for her feet to get under there. But her mattress is going to be thicker. We need to make sure she can get her feet under there and it's at an appropriate height and all that. So we're going to need to take the desk apart, and we're going to take the shorter legs off. And I have some spare wood. We're going to make longer legs for her table to raise it up. And then we're going to paint those. And then Xander's desk is getting taken apart, and he won't be using his old desk. He's getting a new desk. the desk platform from his desk I'm going to use to make Lexi a bigger and taller shelf that goes above her desk. So it'll all make sense later when you see it. But Lexi's room is also going to be getting a headboard on the front of her bed. We have some extra OSB, so we are going to use that to make a headboard for her bed, which is going to be much more intensive because I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet. But her bed and her bedroom is on the side, the really big slide that also has the kitchen table in there, the dining table. Right now we have a curtain that hangs up between the dining room table and her bed, just so that it gives her like a separation and privacy in there. But the cat likes to climb it all the time, and we are pulling that one down, and we are going to build a wall, which will be the headboard to her bed, that will go up to the ceiling in the slide. And then we'll figure out how we're going to make that look nice. We'll probably paint it first, that good paint, so that it doesn't absorb moisture and all that. And then we'll figure out maybe a way to make it look fancier. But we want to build more of a wall there to separate her room for her. Her room is going to take some more extensive labor. We're going to get on into it, and we're going to start with the easiest projects first, and then we'll work our way to the more extensive one. So we're going to be doing this video, so I appreciate you having patience and understanding with us not being around on YouTube the last week or so a whole lot. We did one video about the frozen pipe, so thank you for watching that. I appreciate it. But the water was running by the next morning for that, by the way. So the heat tape and insulation and all that good stuff that we did that on the last video, it worked great. And by morning we had running water again. So things are back to normal. We're all back to good. Let's get on to replacing our mattresses. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Okay, so we're done with the queen size bed in the master bedroom here. And the blanket is a tie-dye gray faux fur made by Bedsure. I absolutely love them. And then the kids had got Sean a faux fur black body pillow for his birthday or Christmas last year. So we got that on there. It matches it great. And then we got some gray faux fur pillow covers for 2 of the pillows. And then there's 2 more pillows with black cases on them there. But so yeah, we've got a 10-inch mattress, hybrid mattress. It's got some like foam inner spring things with a foam on top of it, and an extra 4-inch foam pad with a mattress encasement, which is like a protector that fits the whole mattress inside. So we put the mattress and the foam pad inside that protector encasement, and then it zips up so it's completely sealed. And then there's a comfort pillow pad on the top of that, the black thing, and then a black sheet, and another black sheet, and then a blanket. So we got a 7-layer bed. So I don't know how many layers there are, but it sounds good. So it is super comfy, and it is going to be absolutely amazing. So yeah, it looks really cool, and it's very comfy. So this one should last us another 10 years. We'll be good to go. And sorry, it's not real easy to film in here because there's only so much room in the camper bedroom. So I can't back away from it too easy and walk around it very easy, but I can walk around it. So there it is. Now on to Xander's bed, and we're going to start working on that now, and I'll be back with you soon. Okay guys, so now we are going to be working on Xander's slide. This is his slide, and he just helped me out by removing all the curtains and removing the bed and the mattress and the desk and everything on the desk, and got the floor all vacuumed and the walls all cleaned. This window over here is massively dirty on the outside. That's because the mud flinging when Sean was stuck in the driveway there. That's the window that it sprayed all over. So I need to get a mop and be able to reach at and just wipe it down. But for now, the inside's all clean. And we're going to start by putting out his new rug that he's going to have that goes over that. And then we're going to work on putting his new stuff in there. So I'm going to put you on time lapse, and we'll put together his desk. And he has opted for using a recliner instead of a bed. So he has a recliner that goes back into a lay down position, and he's going to be using that as a bed. So it will be his first piece of furniture for his house that he builds one day here soon. He's 17 and a half, so almost 17 and a half, so he'll be an adult here soon. And he's going to use that for his first piece of house furniture. But he likes to sleep in our recliner that I got from Flexi Spot. So he's decided that he's just going to get a recliner instead of a bed. So we took out his bed frame and everything, and we have a desk here that we are going to be putting together. And there's his rug right there that we're going to be putting in. He likes the color teal, so we're going to be decorating his room a little bit different colors. And we're going to go from here. So let me put you on time lapse, and we're going to get some stuff put together and get this show on the road here. So hang on out with me. Okay, so we got the carpet in and we got the desk all put together, and Clementine was a huge help. So, you know, the lighting's not real great, but it's got 3 drawers on this side and 3 drawers on top, and it has a little shelf with some LED light strips, a dirty window from the outside with mud slung all over, and it's got a little plug-in up here with some USB-A ports and a USB-C port. This one is the one that's plugged into the LED lights that came with the desk. So yeah, looks great so far. All right, now I got to clean up this mess and we got to go get the next part of his bedroom. So I'll be back. Okay, so we're all done with Xander's room. We got his desk put together and we got his recliner put together. And Clementine is checking out the view here. She's a big helper cleaning up all the plastic scraps. But Xander's got his desk all nicely put together. Under his desk we slid his double bubble foil wrap for his window for when it gets too cold and he needs to put that on. It's handy. For now it's out of the way. He's also got his little extra armchair pillow down there. And his recliner. So I am going to get some clear totes, because as you can see here, all of that stuff was under Xander's bed. And now I have no place to put it. I need to get some totes that are safe to go put in the storage outside, because the ones they're in now are these fabric totes that are not waterproof, and some of them are kind of getting ripped. So I'm going to need to get some clear totes to put all this stuff in, because it's in the middle of the living room right now. So we're going to need to clear this out of here. But his room looks great. He sent me some pictures last night of it when it was dark out, and his chair has a little LED light and his desk does. And he's got his little astronaut guy over there that glows a bunch of stuff all over. So we put that in here and it looks really cool. So I'll throw a couple pictures up in here to show you what it looks like at night. But overall, it turned out amazing. We have one more step, well, a couple more steps really. Right now they have one curtain that usually hangs down halfway there, because their beds used to take up the bottom part and you could only see under the beds, but it has one curtain that's kind of pinned up there right now because I wanted to put it up so that I could look in there to take this video. But when I get a curtain rod to hang up there, and then 2 long panels so that it will come down and split in the middle, and it will hang down all the way to the ground to give them privacy, and it would just look better than one curtain hanging sideways that is thumbtacked up. So we're going to fix that here eventually. And then the other thing that I want to do is I want to take down this part of this valance thing here. I don't mind the wood part being up here. It creates little spots where they can hook into, but I don't like this fabric thing. It's a pink floral pattern. It's very old. I'm sure it's very dirty. And the kids had some LED lights that we hung up here, but the cat likes to keep tearing them down. So we're going to take this panel off here and then hang the LED lights up on this behind it so that the cat can't get to them, hopefully. Because she likes to tear the LED lights up for some reason. So we are going to try to Clementine proof the LED lights and take those little fabric panels down. They just don't go with any of the colors or anything, and they just look old and whatnot. So we're going to get rid of the fabric panels, and then the final step will be to paint everything We're going to paint the trim and the walls and everything. So that'll get done someday. Right now we're just trying to get the other upgrades done. So painting will be last. And the very last thing, once we get moved and we're not living in the camper, will be to fix anything structural that needs to be repaired or replaced. So, but for now, it's looking a whole lot better. And we're going to probably end this video. Oops, I almost tripped. Imagine that with no floor space here. But we're going to finish doing Lexi's room on the next video because hers is going to take a lot more extensive work. So we are going to put that in a separate video. But as you can see here, I've got a bunch of rugs that we need to put down. Those are going to go in the living room and in Lexi's room. Let me turn you around here. Watch out, Linus. And you can kind of get an overview. See, everything is in the floor right now, blocking the whole living room. So we're going to have to clear all that out. And then Lexi's room is going to get done on the next video. So this is all the stuff here for Lexi's bed. And we'll get to that here soon. But for now, we're going to wrap up this video because I have a whole lot of dishes to catch up on and laundry to do. So we're going to be working on that today, picking up our mess. And that's about it. So I've got a whole ton of dishes that I need to catch up on. My kitchen counter is filled with dishes from yesterday. So we're going to get working on dishes and cleaning up our mess and all our trash outside. And here, let me take you outside here just a second. Okay, so I'm outside now, and as you can see, my porch is a complete mess. We've got boxes from the recliner, Xander's old bed, his old desk. We've got a queen-size mattress, a twin-size mattress, trash that I need to go put in my gorilla cart and take over to the dump, all the packaging from the bedding and all that stuff. So never mind the diesel heater that's winding down right now. We just turned it off. But so yeah, we've got a mess out here to clean up, guys. Okay, so as you can see, we did get Xander's room done. We got a big mess to clean up. Got a lot of dishes to do. And so we're going to do a little cleanup today. And then tomorrow, we're going to get started on Lexi's room, which is going to be much more extensive. And it's going to look really nice when we're done. So it just needs to be completed. We've been living in our camper over 3 years now. And we've got a few more years to go. So before we can get in our house that we're going to build, it's going to be a few years. So we were planning on waiting to remodel the camper once we were done living in it and living in our house. And it's not easy to remodel when you're living in something. So it would have been much easier to remodel the camper once we move out of it. But it's just, it needs upgrades. The beds were really uncomfortable. They were just getting old. And we've got some other upgrades still coming up. We're working on it. They need some modifications. And without Sean being able to help me lift some things, I'm going to need some help. And so we got to work some things out. But, you know, hopefully Sean's doctor's appointment comes back well. And hopefully he doesn't need surgery. So, you know, we're just playing it day by day. And for now, I figured I would get the beds done. And we'll be back onto the other projects that we were doing here soon. And we're just kind of helping make things look better and doing some upgrades now because they really needed to be done. And we really appreciate all your support and your patience with not having a whole lot of videos out lately. But once we get to our property, it's going to be nonstop. So we really need the rain and everything to quit coming in the freezing weather, so that we can get back to work and get working on our property so that we can get moved down there soon. We're hoping by spring. So like April, May is what we're shooting for. So the sooner the better, in my opinion, because we have so much to do there. And the longer we stay here, the less we can get done there. We need to get to our property and we need to get to work on it because we have years worth of work once we get there. It's going to be a long process, but I'm really excited for it. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate all of you being here and watching, and we'll see you soon, and we'll get working on Lexi's bed next. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone. It's always a great day in Arkansas.